What's happening, everybody?
Hey T Rob, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I am doing good. Talking about a subject I enjoy tonight.
No, yeah, we're just going to talk about all the fun stuff that obviously you're involved in so many things, but just PulseCon and that great event in Las Vegas, and we may even have some guests sneak in here too, so that's going to be cool. So, but yeah, I'm excited for it. Hopefully, everyone's got their tickets. If not, we'll post a little 15% off deal here uh, pretty soon. But so what are you thinking? What are you excited about for PulseCon?
It's a little bit of everything for me. I'm gonna see if I can do a little screen share and
Yeah,
just
let me add you to the stream.
okay.
How about
There
that?
we go. Can we make it like the whole screen? Is there a way to do that? Like where we go on the bottom?
How
Well,
about that?
all right, well then we're off, but that's okay.
I can't
Yeah.
make it any. How about that?
Yeah.
How about that?
Well, yeah. Yeah. I like that. And then let's see if I can make it big. Did that make it big?
Yeah, that worked.
Nice. All right. So, yeah, it's a full week of activities from all the way starting from Monday. Monday is Labor Day. So, if you don't have to work, if you don't already have your flight booked, or maybe if you just want to change your flight if it's already booked, come on out and join us at the Postmasters Golf Tournament. It's going to be amazing. It's actually going to be better than I thought it was going to be. I wanted it to be special, but the way the ladies have got behind me and this event, I mean, it's turned into something that's just like a bonding experience, like something that's just magnificent. So I'm really excited about that. We can get into it a little bit. Let me see if I can actually go to the golf page so that I can just show you guys some of the people that are coming out to be a part of this. Let's see. So it's a full day event. We have a full course buyout. We're at the Revere Golf Club. Do you golf, T Rob, at all?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Yeah. So like what's really awesome about this golf facility is that you can actually see the strip, but it's not in like the main downtown busy area. It's a nice like country club area. We have this nice big clubhouse where we'll have like food and we'll have a live stream going. We have a meet and greet with hexologists and hex nerds. Just like a ton of different people coming out to be a part of this event. Um, so like here's some of the different sponsors. When you see like hex.com and postchain, these are actually community members that have stepped up and said, I want Hex to be represented at this event. I want postchain to be represented and have like donated money so that we could have a Hex golf team or a postchain golf team. And the idea behind it is like if you've ever been to like a competitive team based, golf tournament,
Hmm.
then the glory is in the win, right? Like getting those green jackets or that trophy or whatever it is. And so being that post chain is a whole blockchain where yeah, you have your favorites, right? Like you have your coin that you represent harder, but we all have a commitment to the chain itself, to post chain, to growing adoption, to that. And so it's like a way to where you can, rep your piece of it, but still, come out and network with all the other people that are growing post chain. So these are just some of the people that are coming out that have like a team, a big sponsorship package where they're going to be hosting a hole, or they have like a contest that's going on at their hole, where they're like internet money. If you can get a hole in one on their par 3, you can win $20,000 cash. Some of these other sponsors down at the
Wait,
bottom of the page.
did you say $20,000?
$20,000 for internet money if it's
Wow.
for three, and so we got some competitive golfers.
Internet
Some of
money, man. Way to go,
yeah,
internet money.
some of these other sponsors down here at the bottom, like Black Production and Crypto Sparkle, they're going to have contests at their whole. Haven't released exactly which contest that they're going to be doing, but all prize incentive. Like if you do something amazing at this par four, par five, you could win something. So these are things that's just in addition to if your team wins and you get that PulseX and that Pulse and those NFTs that are attached to the prize. Right.
Cool.
Yeah. So it's a lot going on at this at this golf tournament.
So how are the teams coming together? I mean, do you have quite a few people that are participating?
Yeah, the majority of the teams are sponsored teams. So like most likely there's going to be two hex teams out there, one in the AM, one in the PM. The ladies have a team in the PM. They're working to get a team in the AM as well. Post Chain has a team. PulseCon has a team. Power City has a team. PulsePod has a team. Hedron. Then there are some individual foursomes, like Freddie Quotes and his friends. They're a foursome. And then there's people that have signed up as individuals. And as we get closer to the event day, then we'll, kind of let them know, hey, or try to pair them up. If we know that they don't have any connections, that they're totally just coming to this event solo, then we'll just assign them, to a team,
Yeah.
just so to make sure that everybody has that social experience, But yeah, I mean, there's
Awesome.
something for everybody. If you don't golf at all and you just want to come out and network and watch, because it's going to be real competition. I think that's like what's important to like really understand about what we're trying to create with this golf tournament is that we want someone to come out as like the king of like reign supreme over Post Chain, right?
Right.
I would like for it to be Hex. And so that's why I work so hard for Hex. I work with the Hex ladies, to get a sponsorship for their hole. I work with the Hex.com. You may know Crypto Compassion. He's
Oh
on
yeah.
that Hex, he's on that Hex team. We've
Nice.
had some amazing Hexicans to step up and say, "Hey, I want Hex represented. Here's my contribution, to the Hex team to make sure that they're out there." And now that we have like a team of all Hexicans, we're like using this to onboard. Like we are contacting like either retired pros or people that like are instructors, right? That work at
Yeah.
golf courses and are instructors, but aren't on the pro circuit. But these are competitive golfers. To invite them to come out to this event to represent Hex, to be on a Hex team. Of course, they're going to be interested in like, what is this Hex, right? And
Right.
if they win, then the prices are in crypto. So that's like an easy onboard.
Oh, that is awesome. Great idea too. Amazing. I know how much work you put into this, and you're still putting in work, and just
Every
really
day.
appreciate all you do. And I'm excited. I'm excited for this because I know a lot of people in the community, and you do too, man. There's some competitors in this community, so it's going to be kind of fun, fun to watch, really. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
So like if you're wondering about the Spectator Pass, it's $55. It's good for all day, whether you buy the AM pass or the PM pass. It just helps us to know, if you buy the AM or PM, it helps us to know and to properly have food and beverages available for you. If you kind of let us know what time you're going to get there. But the pass is good for all day. And it includes food and drinks. Like where in Vegas can you get food and drinks all day for $55 and a bunch of amazing crypto enthusiasts? So, even if you don't golf, I really think that you should make your way to this event. We got some pretty amazing people that are going to be there.
yeah. Be a great networking event for sure. Yeah. Well,
For
cool.
sure.
For cool. And you probably see the scrolling banner there, but if you need more info, go to ksb.tv. golf.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one she's on there, and yeah, go support this. Go out and play golf, or go out and just have fun. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Oh, maybe I should have went back to that Tuesday. Tuesday is the kickoff of PulseCon. So Monday we kick it off with some fun activities, and then Tuesday is the day that we register. I believe it starts in the PM. So before that, there's a cabana party going on. Do you have the picture of the cabana party?
I think so. Yeah. Let me pull that up. I see T Money came in, so that's cool. T Money,
Oh
good to
yeah,
see you.
bring some money in.
I'm gonna go ahead and pull you in, T Money, because we need your knowledge, man.
Hi
Hey, hey,
guys.
hey.
I know I'm out and about, still working it for you guys, but I'm here in my car. So uh, yeah, there's a lot going on. Thanks, Black Hexagon, for bringing me on, and T Rob, thanks for bringing me on. I there's a lot of ancillary. There's a lot to do that week, right? So if you guys want to come in early, I would say come on that Sunday, right? Or even the whole weekend. Why not,
It's
right?
so many
It's Labor
people
Day weekend.
coming
Yeah.
from like Australia and coming from like all over the place, to where this is like a week long, thing. Like
Event.
people are really coming and staying for a long time. So it's like we're gonna fill it up. Whatever it is that your interest, whatever you're into, we are gonna promote Pulse Chain all week.
So if you want to go through we changed a lot. We updated a lot of information on the website just recently. So because there's a lot, things got started to because we got 40 days, girlfriend, right? to get this done, and a lot of things are coming together, of course. And so yes, so of course we have the golf tournament on Monday. Come out for that, and then you guys can stay at the Resort World. We got you guys use our pass key. We're gonna when you register those hotel room rates, we got you got hell of a deal on the hotel rooms. So everything, a lot of our events are going to be on campus, so you don't have to Uber anywhere or go out of campus. You know what I'm saying? Just there's only a couple of curated, parties that are going to be off campus of the Resort World and Hilton. So let's go through the agenda. So then Monday you got the golf course. You have on Tuesday, that's when we have our kickoff. Registration table is going to be open right at 9 a.m. There is right at 9 a.m. You can register, whoever wants to, and get your all your stuff and your signage and everything. And we'll give you 2 drink tickets with it, and also for that day. We have from there. So there, if you want to stay on, there's going to be a pitch competition. It's with Tech Alley. Tech Alley, they're a startup, like a incubator company that's here in town in Vegas. And so if you want to develop an idea that you have, think of Shark Tank, right? So they're going to have a pitch competition, and you can actually put your pitch in, and hopefully you can get a $5,000 prize to actually launch your project on Pulse Chain.
Wow.
So that's what they call the hackathon, or really pitch competition. It's really to spur innovation and startups on the Pulse Chain. That's the first thing. I know now a lot of people are coming in on that Tuesday. So, you can look for that. We're going to announce the winner on the last day, on Thursday, of that pitch competition. You have and you're going to be looking on August 1st. We're going to announce all of the contests for the pitch competition for that day on our website. So be looking for that on August 1st. There's as well. So after that, there's the Global Blockchain Association. They're going to have their own workshop. They're going to have their own people curating their own, like, if you want to, your ticket actually gets you in there. So you don't have to, it's not an added ticket. That's that's GBA's association. They want you to like be part of that. And they're going to bring their own 250 attendants there. There's going to be a lot of talk about building on blockchain, new technologies on blockchain, all about how the government is in like rolling out their own blockchain technology in the government side. So if that interests you or that tickles your fancy, definitely look for that. I know on the same day of that Tuesday, I believe there's a pool cabana party that day. Is that correct, Kaylin? And I know Freddie Quotes and Viber Finance, they're sponsoring that as well. So look for that at the pool party. And if you just, if you want to have fun and just relax at the pool, register early, show up at the pool party, right? And
it's not a sponsored event. Not necessarily. We just reached out to the hotel, found out what the prices were of the cabanas, right? They charge, the hotel themselves charge to be at this pool. And so, we just divided, like some cabanas take 15 people, some cabanas take 10 people, and we just divided the cost. So if you do want, I want to say the majority, the ones that like you see names on, they're basically sold out. The ones that are open, I mean, you yourself could call. We're just helping people out by organizing it for them to say, hey, look, these are the other Hexicans or, people that are attending PulseCon that want to hang out at the pool if you want to share a cabana with somebody. So that's kind of what that is. And CZ is a person that you want to contact if you want to hang out at the pool.
Perfect. So so there's that going on that Tuesday. And then in the evening, there's going to be a VIP at the Alley Lounge up on the 66th floor. Anybody that has a VIP ticket or even a platinum ticket, that gets you in that. Okay. So, and it's free drinks, free food, very cool soiree. So
I'll definitely be there.
You'll definitely be there. I know already. Kaylin, she got her ticket already. So
T Money, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I've been reading that there's, it's people think it's just like Hexicans there, but this is a crypto, this is giant. So how is the percentages look? I mean, is it like 50-50? Is it, do you know that?
I know that because we have the influencers, the Hex and Pulse influencers. We gave them exclusively to them the 15% discount codes, right? Mm-hmm. So like Crypto Sparbook and Legion, Vibrant Finance, and even SJ Wild, all those influencers, even Copfy, the Joker, they all have their own 15% discount code. So
T-Money,
out of those, so just so you guys know, only 1/3 of the attendees are Hexicans and Pulsicans. 2/3 of the rest of them are non.
So let me just ask
15% discount.
Yeah, let me just ask you this for clarification. The code Pulsify, what percentage would you say are registered under that code? Because I would assume that a lot of them are, Shiv or this Mad or
Shiv has their own code.
Like whoever, whatever.
Shiv has their own code.
Right. So because the reason that I say that, right. So you're saying that Pulsify is a lot of them, right?
Yeah, I would say out of the Pulse and Hex community, they use the Pulsify code.
Right. And that's why I just want to, for one, give the Hexicans that are promoting PulseCon credit, because the Pulsify code was the very first code that was out. And it was out by itself for a long time. And it was the one that was on the PulseCon website, right? Mm-hmm. So we can't give Joker full credit for being the only one promoting the Pulsify one, because he will take full credit. We've all been promoting PulseCon, and you can't say that all Pulsify tickets are just from one, action, right? The early
No,
tickets are
I'm just
all
saying,
going to be
okay. So out of the total, like I think we're
Pulsify
at
tickets. I think
600
that's a lot of hexagons.
yeah, I think we're at, don't quote me on it, but it's about 600 tickets that were sold. Out of those 600, 200 of them, or 250 now, I think, are from the PulseCon and Hex community. Like all of those codes. If you include all the codes that I just mentioned, it's been 250.
There we
And
go.
half of those 250 has been from Pulsify.
Okay.
So a good 100 tickets, right? So that's the numbers. That's the number, guys. That's where we're at, right? So, so like you could tell the 400 of them, they don't even know about Pulse Chain.
Yeah.
This is Tech Alley. They have nothing. They don't know anything about Pulse Chain. I mean, I educated them on it. That's why they're having a pitch competition. That's why we want to promote, their developers to develop on the new chain that they didn't know about. And they're looking at it as a great sandbox to do, on the test net and start developing on it. You have, like I said, GBA, they're going to have their own like curated 5-hour workshop at PulseCon. They're bringing their own people. They're about 200 people, 200 attendees.
Yeah,
as well.
That's what we need.
They don't even know about Pulse Chain at all. They don't know nothing.
Yeah.
They're going to be talking about blockchain, how the government, that kind of thing is doing their thing. NFTs. They're going to talk about Real ID. The Real ID that's coming out. That's in every state federally. They want to NFT it. Everybody's driver's license. They want to NFT it.
Mm-hmm.
So if that tickles your fancy and you want to be in the know on what's going on, your ticket gets full access to that. Cool. You don't have to buy an extra ticket for that. Not even for the hackathon. All right. You have full access to it. And then of course that's Tuesday, and then Wednesday, the 7th, that's when we're gonna have our conference. We launch our conference. We're gonna have a good 3 hours of keynote speakers. You guys could see out on the website. We have one of our first keynote speakers is going to be Mitch Lowe, which is the co-founder of Netflix. And he was the former president of Redbox. Now he's the co-owner and co-founder of Meta Entertainment Company. So the music and entertainment business is coming in a big way in the next 2 to 3 years. They're going to come in a big way into the NFT metaverse space. Mm-hmm. And they're planning for that. And you're going to get at PulseCon, that's when they're going to announce it. These are big companies. These are not small companies.
Right. And
you as the investor, you're going to be in the know way before anybody else. You're going to be on the ground zero. We have, and then that afternoon at 12 o'clock, we have, at the exhibit hall, we're going to have food for you guys. And then also you have the exhibit hall, and you guys can meet all the people that are building on Pulse Chain. Also, also people that are there, that exhibitors that are they have their NFTs, projects that they're building. You got Mintra, you got Mad Energy. You can talk to them face to face, to the co-founders and the founders. And you can decide on your own and discern on your own if these are viable, things that you want to invest in. Only you can decide that as an investor, right? And that's the freedom of choice. After that, the second day, the last day is the same thing. 3 hours of great keynote speakers and panelists. We're going to be talking about freedom. We have a freedom panel with Rags to Riches. We're going to have a NFT panel. We're going to have a development panel, a developers panel. We're going to have the founders panel where the founders of all these projects, they're going to be speaking on their projects. Front and center.
Very cool. Very cool.
So there's no miscommunication, right? And what I said or he said or whatever, you're gonna see for yourself who they are and fully doxed.
Nice, man.
Right.
T-Money, thank you for, I mean, all that you've done and are doing. I know you're working your tail off, and just putting us together is a major feat in itself. But oh, there you are. I thought we'd lost you for a minute.
Sorry, I think are you, am I here? Am I frozen?
You are here. We see you.
Okay, sorry. It's because we were coming in a little blocked, but you were saying, well, I think you were thanking me, but Kayla knows, right? All the hard work we've done we're passionate about. We are very passionate about, really launching Richard Hart's products, right?
Mm-hmm.
It takes a community, it takes a we to do it, right? It's. I mean, I know. Yes, I'm one of the leaders to do this, and I'm signing the dotted line, right?
Yeah.
I'm putting my bag on the line because I really truly believe that this is going to be the place to be. And I've been in the crypto space for a long time, since 2013. So I know what's happening. So I'm bringing people so the other panelist is the music entertainment panel. That's Ernie Singleton. Ernie Singleton, bar none, right there. This is a guy that's retired. He doesn't have to be speaking at PulseCon. The reason why he's there and he's going to be one of our panels, he used to be the MCA Records president in the 90s, 80s, and 90s. He's the one that launched these big artist names. You're talking P. Diddy. He launched Bobby Brown's career. He launched Mary I. Blige, right? Her career. Sorry if I bastardized that. But you're talking. These are big names that he's in touch with, and he wants to be in the know. I mean, this is what he's come with me, and he said, I'm the one that onboarded him into Hex, and he's like, why is not everybody's doing this? I go, that's a good question, Ernie, and because of his influence, he's starting to tell all his friends and people that he used to work with. That's how we got Dougie Fresh to play.
Yeah.
Father MC. He launched Father MC's and Dougie Fresh's their careers back in the 80s.
Yeah.
So he's a friend of Hex, of the Hexagon and PulseCon community.
Yeah, that's
and
great.
He really wants to build on this new chain. So these are the things that, Richard Hart has already done his job. Well, you know what I'm saying? He's once it's all launched, Pulse Chain is launched, he's done his job. Now it's our turn to really put in the work, right? In really promoting this chain.
Yeah.
It's our responsibility.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. Well, thank you, T-Money.
Yeah.
So I know we have one more day just on the PulseCon schedule.
So Thursday we're going to have the Ernie Singleton panel with a music panel. At the conference, we're going to have the last guest speakers. Of course, the last keynote speaker is Richard Hart. But before that, another really good keynote speaker is Foster Gamble.
Mm-hmm.
Foster Gamble is a huge proponent of crypto, huge proponent about freedom of speech, freedom of movement. Who more apropos to bring to talk about those topics that we sacrificed for? I mean, literally sacrifice phase, right? That we sacrificed for.
Yeah.
To make those statements. So if you haven't seen the Thrive movies or documentaries, I would encourage you to do that so that you understand who's speaking in front of you. I mean, by the way, this guy does not have to be there. He's a multi-billionaire. I mean, he's the heir to Procter and Gamble, big company, right? And so, and he's going to be talking about how even his, Procter and Gamble has been using blockchain now for shipping.
Yeah.
You know, they're the ones that innovate, and that's what they're going to do for shipping and logistics. They're going to start using blockchain technology to do that. So if you're not understanding because see, blockchain is more than crypto. You know, blockchain is the layer zero, right? To this, all this to make it everything happen. Then you have the crypto side, which is or DeFi, you know, decentralized financial tools. Then you have the NFT space, which is a lot of artists and musicians and that are going to start going into that space. You have the metaverse and Web3 that's going to be interacting with you in the internet. So, you know, this whole thing where you know, we have 2D internet that we see on the screen. It's going to go into 3D where you're going to put your glasses on and you're going to be interacting in a 3D world and buying and selling and doing your own marketplace. And everybody's going to have their own website on the Web3.
Yeah. So look, you said you already mentioned Richard Hart in the keynote, but you know, over here we're trying to talk about the fun, and you have not yet got to the Zook.
So of course the blowout.
Has CZ
yeah,
got
so
here
the
yet?
blowout is the Zook nightclub, right? At 8 o'clock.
I sure can.
Thank you.
So yeah, the Zook nightclub is the big, you know, we're the big blowout. I mean, it's the nightclub event. We're gonna have a fashion show at the nightclub. That's the first probably 45 minutes is gonna be that with our DJ. We have then we have a performance by the artist Dougie Fresh and Father MC, and then we have DJ Maddie on that's gonna go on at like you know right after that at midnight. So get your dancing shoes on, baby.
Yeah, and I know CZ, you're helping with the fashion show. So tell us about, you know, whose beautiful fashions we have and what we can expect.
Yeah, we have Miss Suzanne Art's beautiful fashions, and it's going to be awesome. And we also have another designer. His name is Maurice. He's coming into the picture to show some of his urban wear. I believe he's good friends with you, right? T Money, like Steve and all them. Yes, yes. I haven't met him yet, but I heard he has really, really, really nice things, and I can't wait to see him. And then we have a panel of fun people that are going to be walking the fashion show, showing this stuff off. It's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Who are some of those names that like the people know, like those big names that, you know, everybody knows?
Yeah. Yeah. So T Money, he's going to be strutting his stuff. Yeah. I think Barry's going to be strutting his stuff. I know Barry wants to do it. He already said he had a cigar. I think it was like a cigarette coat or whatever. Yeah. So that would be funny. But no, we have Freddie Quotes. I'm just going to start with the guys. We have Freddie Quotes. We have Marcos. We have DJ Polly. We have Black Crypto. We have there's a couple I'm missing. I'm sorry, you put me on the spot. Oh, RG3. Oh my gosh, my boy RG3. And I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Honestly, hold on. Let me have a drink. That always helps.
Well, you can keep a couple surprises.
Yeah, true. You want to just do a whole reveal, right? So then also we have on the girl side, we have Lindsay, the Hexagon. We have Sequoia. We have SJ. We have Hexy B. We have Freddie. Not Freddie. Sorry, Freddie. Freddie's gonna do the girl thing too. We're gonna dress him up in drag, which would be cool, right? It'd be funny. I feel like we have Susie Q. We have a friend of hers coming named Savelle. She's from Sweden. She's gonna be there. She's really hot. We have I think Suzanne Art's daughter Leah and Ketty also so there's, and maybe I'm leaving out a few, but there's gonna be a lot, and I don't know who Maurice is bringing, so I can't announce that, but They have their own thing. So yeah, it'll be fun. I'm looking
Wow.
forward to it. I love fashion shows. That's like where I shine. So
Nice.
yeah.
Well, that is cool. I mean, I saw something on that, and it's nice to hear about it. So, and by the way, nice to meet you. I've never talked to you, so
Yeah.
thank you for coming on. And
Nice to meet you too.
excited to meet you out in big Vegas there.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Go ahead.
So I know that T Money just gave us the whole list of PulseCon. You know, he got going, so I didn't want to stop him. But we do want to go through all the different events. We want to talk about Wednesday night, the Power City Party. We have Black Casey Crypto. I know he's probably in the back room. We can bring him up if you want. Anybody else in the back room?
I don't see anybody else. I mean, I can throw it out there. If anybody wants to come on, they can.
All right, hello. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you. Can't
We can hear you.
Am I
but we
ready?
can't see you.
I mean, I see lights on my camera, but yeah, no.
It's
technology.
Oh, there you go.
Well,
Hey, what up, though?
So yeah, Power City, another project on Pulse Chain coming out to Vegas, hosting a party on Wednesday night. I want to say they have the full crew back now, right? Lethal's back, right? Isn't he back?
Yeah, did I miss the golf tournament already?
Oh,
Did you already talk about that? Okay. Did you
Yeah.
talk about the rec pleb pool party?
We did.
Wow,
And
I
we
am
went back to
freaking
it.
late. Okay, and then we
Can-
were
can-
talking about. Okay,
Can you do a deep dive on the pool party? Because I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
yeah. So, okay, what happened was it was supposed to start out very intimate. My bougie ass just wanted to get like a cabana for Tuesday because there's nothing going on. I want to invite a few people out there, and the people I started inviting go, I want my own cabana. And then, oh, I want my own cabana. So then it just kind of built from there. And I was like, wow, went from a intimate, just relaxing day is now all of a sudden this event. So far we have the DeFi Sexy Ladies cabana, which is mine, the Freddie Quotes cabana. We have Power City cabana. We have Viber Finance cabana. And then I do believe that we are working on Rags to Riches right now. He's getting back to us, but we're running out of cabanas. So
how many do you have left?
So we basically have 3 cabanas left. And they go, I mean, like literally, I haven't even promoted this really. Literally, I'm just doing like, hey, my friends, and then hey, their friends. And then some people are reaching out because I talk about it in spaces, or I might mention it a little bit here and there. But the early bird special was $100 per person. And after the 29th, it goes to $125 per person, which isn't bad. And that actually, depending on the cabana you're sitting in, which mine's full, Freddie's full, Power Cities is full. I think Viber Finance is now full. If you're in a smaller cabana that fits 10 people, there's a cap out on food and drinks at $450, and that goes pretty fast. So they'll let you know, hey, guess what? Your $450 is up on your food and drinks. So if somebody wants to go ahead and open a tab and just kind of get their own little food and drinks, they can, because the cabana, we have it from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. So people are literally going to be putting their wristbands on, hanging out, probably going to shower, go, do their registration, whatnot, for PulseCon, and then coming back and stuff like that. So, or if they don't, and they just leave and don't come back, it's fine. But I do know that some people just want to hang out and relax until it's time to go get registered. So that's just kind of how it is. And it just happened on accident. So.
That's a great idea. Great.
Well, no
network.
one mentioned a pool for a while. And so I just wanted to I know it's going to be so hot. Team Money, you live there. I know that it's boiling. I'm hot in Texas, but I've been in Vegas like in August. I can only imagine September is probably the same way. And I just stayed in the pool the whole time when I was in there in August. The pools are so nice there. They're so cold and they keep them cold. And it's just a fun time. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you took this on and put a little bit off of my plate.
Oh, okay. Well, no one's mentioned. I talked. Can y'all hear me? I talked to Barry a lot, so he never mentioned anything about a pool. So, I did invite him, and he's probably going to come straggle in too. So, but T Money, I can get with you. That's why I called you the other day because I wanted to talk to you because I knew all this stuff was happening, and I was like, I better get him in here and try to get in here and have some fun.
Definitely sign me up for one of the cabanas as well. All right.
Okay.
So I'll get you with that, and yeah, I'm gonna definitely
don't make it bigger than it is. Then don't overthink it. We want this as easy as possible. Okay. But listen, it's so simple what I'm doing. You're going to love it. So just, I'll get with you and yeah, you'll like it. Trust me. Sure. You don't have to do any work. That's the thing. Cool. You just have to, yeah, I'll go into details. You don't have to do any work. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
Nice.
For sure. So.
Well, I gotta go. I gotta run. I'm still here. It's kind of hot right now. So,
you got a good tan. And he froze.
See you later, T Money.
T Money, thank you. We'll see you next time.
T Money. Good to see you. I'll call you.
All right. I wanted to say real quick, Minty guy, thank you. T Money, you are the
nice of you, Minty.
Yeah. Got 25 in. Thank you for coming over to this evening to join us. And if you want to jump on, and we got I'll throw it out there if you want to come on and talk about Vegas. We've got like 20 minutes or so that we can
20
chat.
20 minutes.
I know
this was an all-nighter.
We could, but I'd be asleep. But
no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So yeah, we need to get into that Wednesday night though.
Mm-hmm.
So CZ, you want to break it down for us? What's going on, or
on Wednesday night? Mm-hmm. Well, Wednesday night, did y'all talk about all of the? Because I don't want to repeat. Did you guys talk about already the PulseCon events, like the villain stuff?
Oh, T Money went through all the things, so we just need to get into the Power City.
The Power City. Okay. Yep. So with Power City, they open the doors at 8 p.m. and then they're going to do an AMA, and I think that'll last probably an hour, a couple hours, whatnot. They're going to have their own video crew there, kind of like filming all the Hexakim, PulseCon people having fun and going through all this, and then we will have the entertainment, which is going to be my favorite. So it will be, again, have you said this? I'll say it anyway. Freddie Quotes, Black Crypto, Corey, and I'm sorry,
Corey
I always want to say the entertainer. I don't know why, but I just want, that's like what falls out of my mouth, but sorry, Corey. Yeah. And then also we will have, am I leaving somebody else out again on that one? No, I got them right. Yes, and then we go into Crystal Method and DJ Lethal. And so that's going to be cool. Guys, this is going to go on till 5:00 a.m. I am not sure if I'm going to be able to hang out that long, but I'm going to try my hardest. So anyway, hey, it's going to be a blast. And so if you need tickets to that, you can go to the Power City website, okay? And they're only $48, dude. Okay, hurry up and get these tickets. They will sell. $48 in Vegas for everything you're going to get at that party is amazing. So jump on that. If you cannot find the link, just DM me.
Powercity.io, is that right?
Yes, and it's on there. I had it. Hold on,
I'll throw it up in the chat here.
Yes, please do. And if you still have any questions, just DM me on it and I will get back to you and answer anything you need.
Yeah. I think, did you mention the boxable home thing? I think that's something.
Oh, no, I did not. They will be doing that as well. The boxable homes. That is something that I'm really, really, really. I'm sorry. I came here with no brain tonight. It's been a long day. It really has been. I mean, it's been a long day. And that's why I have my cocktail. This is what helps me remember. So just give me a minute. It's my first one.
Your fuel, your brain fuel.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all good.
So I know, Black KC Crypto, you have performed in Vegas before. with the same line of guys, but you guys are doing much bigger this time, right? Like at a real huge venue with like main acts coming behind you. What are you thinking about that? You excited?
The last one was pretty big already. That mansion party was crazy. So it wasn't my best performance. So I'm itching to get out there and do another show. And just the energy, I was excited to see Corey. He had the whole party lit. So just bringing all that to Vegas. And it's a lot of people who probably don't get a chance to make it to Vegas, ever. So I'm ready to see the Hexans go crazy, or everyone, the PulseCons, all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I know that could, even possibly be some content for the music video that you and Freddie are making at the golf tournament. So that's something I guess we can go back. CZ, you missed the golf tournament part, and I know you're super excited about that.
I can't wait for the golf tournament.
And so,
wreck panties coming your way.
We have the morning, which is like serious golf, like high competition level. But the afternoon, it's going to be a turn up. Black Casey Crypto, Freddie Crows creating a music video. We got Power City out there, likely flying a drone over the golf course. CZ wrecked in her golf cart, driving around. So that's going to be crazy.
Yeah. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see you guys do your thing out there. That's going to be cool. I've never seen a music video shot on a golf course before. So that's going to be cool.
Yeah, it might get racy. We got you guys washing balls, and I can't remember who it is that said they're going to have the water guns out. So
I'm having a water gun as well. I will have one. Mm-hmm. So I'm shining shafts, washing balls, squirting on people, and then I'm also doing nice things like throwing wreck panties at people and giving them bottled water because I know they're going to be hot.
Oh, see, hear that? People got to come out. Don't miss it.
Yeah. You better make it to the golf course, even if you don't play. You better show up.
That's hilarious.
It'll be fun.
So you can come out, just for the basic information. If you just want to come out to the golf course with us, hang out, food, drinks, prizes, all that good stuff, $55. If you want to go to the cabana party, I want to say the $100 tickets are just about sold out. You might be able to message CZ and there might be one or two left. But the next level is $125. And that's just because, as certain levels of cabana sell out, the prices just get more expensive. So you can message CZ about that. And then for the Power City party, it's just $48. And I want to say that they're going to have some food or something like that too.
They're going to have, the last I heard, they're going to have like some kind of taco truck or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
But tons of cool things going on while we're in Vegas. And on ksb.tv/meetups, we have a list of all the events. So anything you're trying to get information on, if you're trying to find the link to where to buy Power City tickets or, how to get in contact with CZ, all that information is on the website.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very easy because, I posted something today going, hey, where's all the meetups and where's everybody going to be? And then, of course, you posted that. And I was like, oh, yeah.
This lady's working.
Yeah. So, no,
but it's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's going to be something for everybody out there. And I think that's what's cool, if somebody don't want to be around a pool, there's other stuff for them to do or, vice versa. So really cool. It's going to be a great event.
Yeah.
Thank you for all you guys for what you're doing.
Yeah, Vegas, you want to kind of spread it out. You don't want to get bogged down doing the same thing. And it's good to do things in groups. You want to be with friends and people you have a good time with. So I'm excited. Labor Day weekend, it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, definitely.
It's going to be hot.
It might be all right. We don't know.
It's hot in Texas right now. So
oh my God. I'm telling, did you see my little picture I posted, like that little meme? Oh my
No.
gosh, on my profile. It's literally, you got to go back and look at my profile pic.
Okay. I
It's
will.
on there, just like it's hot in Texas, and you'll see it. It's hilarious because
Yeah,
it's the
hot.
truth.
Man, it's hot. It's miserably
Yeah.
hot.
I just want to say, I know that, there's a lot of people that are concerned about like this thing has a ticket, this thing has a ticket. You already paid for your PulseCon ticket, but you really just have to think about it as this is Vegas, right? And if you go to Vegas and you want to go to, whatever pool party, then it's Vegas charges. They charge
Oh,
big
yeah.
money. And so we're just trying to organize it for you so that if you do want to do these things, you can do it with other people from your community. It's no pressure. If you can't afford it, there's still plenty of things, plenty of ways to see Hexicans, to hang out
Mhm.
and meet people. So pick and choose what it is that's important to you, and then do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. If you've never been to Vegas, man, there is so much to do. So
And things add up very fast there. So understand that too. Everything.
yep.
Yep.
Yep, for sure.
Drink water.
Lots of water.
Yep.
Lots of water. It's the
Mhm.
Drink
desert.
alcohol, water.
Yes, that's exactly what I live by.
Well, we got about 8 minutes or 9 minutes or so. What else can we talk about? I mean, you guys are busier and busy, so
I would like to elaborate on something because some people have to understand when I say when you get a cabana and you show up that there are limited food and water there. It's capped out. Each cabana is capped out for the many people that you have. So if you don't show up at 11 o'clock a.m. and get in like immediately, the chances are if you get there, you're not going to have food or any kind of drinks because they already capped out. And then you're just going to have to come and open a tab, which is fine. It's just like if you're going somewhere else and you can open a tab and get a few drinks, you already have the cabana. So I want to really, really let people know that because I don't want them to think they can get there 3 or 4 and there's still that supply because it's first come, first serve on that. And that's just how it always is. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there.
thank you for clarifying that.
Mhm.
It's good.
Yeah.
So what
So,
else?
Kira,
What else we got?
what are you looking forward to most? Because I know we're all like on the planning side, right? Like I'm putting this together. Black KC is performing. CZ is putting something together. You're really just a guest, right? Like you're coming to experience the whole thing. What's piquing your interest?
The
His
biggest thing.
balls being washed.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That is tempting, but
It's important.
but the biggest thing for me is just networking. I get to talk to a lot of people, but it's nice to meet them face to face. And that's really what I'm looking forward to. And I'm a big music guy. I mean, I have a music background, so I'm definitely interested in that. Love seeing that there's stuff going on because I always like going to live events. So I'm excited about that.
Nice.
Definitely. Yeah, I've never had this opportunity to be this close to real devs who do real crypto, and to be so early in all these new projects. It's just a golden opportunity. Even the stuff you don't really understand, like the ICOSA people who might be there, the Hedron, and you can actually ask those questions to the real people. And so it's just like a life-changing opportunity, a new chain, a whole new ecosystem.
Yeah, I hope people utilize it for what it really is, because there's going to be things there that we're not really looking at currently because we kind of get in a bubble in our little hex world, and there's so much more out there in crypto. And not to say I don't love hex, I don't want to get a bad, people start blowing me up here, but it's going to be cool to learn what else is being built, and just making those connections.
For sure.
Yeah, I love how many people are dedicated to building up Pulse Chain, right? And that are willing to come to all different kinds of events. And all of it is for the ecosystem, and all of it is going to build up Pulse Chain. Just like our spirit is infectious. Like I don't know if you went to the Hex conference, but wherever we go as a group, as we migrate, people are like, who are those people? Right? Like when we went to the dinners and we had, this 50 people at one and 100 people at another, and they're all look like they're from a million different walks of life, but they're all smiling and laughing and hugging. You know, it's just, people want to know, what is this hex? What is this thing that you guys all have in common? And, you know, for this event, it's Pulse Chain, and it's so much grander, you know? And I think we'll make a huge splash in Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. We got some great characters, right? Some great, some great ambassadors for sure. So.
You know what I'm really looking forward to as well is Black Crypto. I freaking could not see you perform. I could not see Freddie perform. I couldn't see anybody perform because I kept getting pushed out of the mansion because I was on a scooter. And everybody, because remember last time I was on that scooter, right?
Yeah, that sucked. It messed up your whole.
It sucked bad. So I positioned myself, and then the film crew would come and they would scoot me aside, and I was like, oh my god! So I got pushed outside, and I ended up just sitting by the food all night because that was a safe place to be. Uh-oh.
And it drug on a bit. I was ready. I got there ready to get on and show on the road, and kind of crowd.
He's in the garage.
He's in
the garage. I know it. It has to be.
We're probably on the same Wi-Fi. We should do that. Yeah. So.
But yeah, seriously though, that I was like really pumped because it looked like so much excitement inside, even with the girls on the stage and doing their thing and whatnot. And I was like trying to like look around, and I was like, you know what, I just need to go sit down there. I mean, like at that point, I couldn't even walk on my boot. You know, I couldn't even sit at a side and just like stand on my boot. No, it was so awful. So now that I have 2 feet and hopefully everything is good, and we have 40 days until we go, I'm not going to jinx myself. Yes, I'll get to be able to get in places and actually stand there and watch all of it. So I'm excited. I love concerts and I love performances. So it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So I can't wait.
Well, do we need to cover anything else, or can we call it a night and say, hey, we'll see y'all in Vegas? And I'm excited. And I always tell everyone to come on. If there's anything I can help with or do, scream. I'm more than happy to help do anything. So, well,
thank you so much for having me on.
Yeah, it was great meeting you, and look forward to meeting you.
My Texas friend.
Yeah, for sure. So, but yeah, everyone, anything else there, Missy?
Thank you guys. Please go give me some subscribes and spins if you can. And thanks for those kind words, CZ. Again, really appreciate that. Really do. Thank you.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, and Black Crypto, I'm going to have you back on too, because I really want to talk about your music and highlight it. And yeah, I'd really love to have you back on. So, yeah,
I can't wait.
Like I said, I could talk about music for days. So, so yeah, it'd be cool.
You got the inside track.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, thank you guys again, and we'll call it a night. Have a great evening. We'll see you next week here on the Biz Pulse.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.